Today, thousands of junior doctors joined the first day of this industrial action in support of a fair contract that protects patient care. Tomorrow we will be doing exactly the same again. Thousands of doctors are saying clearly to the government that you cannot stretch a 5-day service over 7 days without more resource and more staff. I can't help but be inspired every time I visit a picket line or one of the Meet the Doctor events organised around the country. Today, on so many of those picket lines, members of the public, politicians and some very high-profile individuals turned out to support junior doctors. Junior doctors have channelled their energies into making these days as positive an experience as they can. They teach life-saving skills, they meet members of the public and hear the stories about the care they received. Each of these doctors is a rebuke to the government's patronising rhetoric that they hold extreme views or are only there through ignorance. Today on the picket lines, I heard time and again doctors quote parts of the contract and equality impact assessment. You have read it yourself and know that many aspects of the contract are a step backwards. While there is energy, we also feel a fundamental sadness that we are having to take this action at all. We are grateful for the strong support shown by colleagues across all branches of practice who demonstrate once again that we are one profession. The government has chosen to impose a contract in which junior doctors have no confidence rather than negotiate with us. The responsibility for industrial action fully lies with the government. They have made no attempt to avert today's action. They must accept responsibility then for pushing junior doctors into escalating this action, as we have no other option. We want a contract that delivers for patients in the long term, rather than delivers for politicians in the short term. The key issue is recognition of junior doctors working at the greatest intensity, often at evenings and weekends. Fail them and the recruitment crisis in their specialties can only get worse. And that means patient care suffers too. The government acts as if this dispute is just about dotting the I's and crossing the T's on a contract mostly agreed. That's just not true. The way hours are monitored, doctors are recognised for their on-call work, and having properly tested safety mechanisms are not mere details. So we'll be out again tomorrow, as we have on the 3 previous periods of industrial action, and there will be more if necessary. But we want to negotiate, just as we have shown ourselves willing to negotiate before. Until the government agrees to talk and chooses meaningful negotiation rather than imposition, it will carry all the responsibility for this action.